Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles week 3 matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And how about them Birds winning their third game of the year? They are 3-0. They won in Tampa by a final score of 25-11. Basically, overall, the defense stepped up. They shut down the run, and they got some turnovers, fumble force, and interception too. They got to give up 11 points, and the offense did what it's due. They did have a couple turnovers by Jalen Hurts. First one wasn't his fault. The second one, he just threw it up there in the corner, made a nice play, and cut the angle off. But the Eagles defense did a lot better than what I expected. Past my expectations for this game as they get the W, go 3-0. I can't wait to see what next week's going to be like for them as they play the Washington Commanders. So, Eagles did what they needed to do. They got A.J. Brown more involved in the offense this week than last week, so he should be less frustrated than last week's. More good this week than last week. So, and DeAndre Swift had another great game, another 100 yards rushing this offensive line. Good luck trying to stop it, and plus Jalen Hurts having a touchdown run with the tush push, or I call it the bulldozer. Or the meme is Patrick started pushing the King Cole. Makes you picture Jalen Hurts. Push! So, let's go ahead and talk about the game and stats and my player of the game and last week's preview. Okay, Eagles, 472 yards offense. Buccaneers, 174. Eagles have 3 penalties too. Bucks have 4. 20 penalties, yards each. Eagles have 38 minutes and 55 seconds off of time possession. Bucks had 21 minutes and 5. Jalen Hurts 23 for 37, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, and a rushing touchdown. But I watched all of it, but the final quarter. So I was watching with family, and the first one, he wanted to throw it quick because he was being pressured, but it was miscommunication between his receiver. It ended up being an interception return, and it was an interception. The next one, he just threw it up, and it wasn't double covered, but in late corner guy in the other corner was like got in front and picked it up and made a great interception. So that way we can't blame. So. Okay, Baker Mayfield, 15 of 25, 1 touchdown and an interception as well. DeAndre Swift, 16 carries, 103 yards. Kenneth Gainwell, 14 carries, 43 yards. Jalen Hurts, 10 carries, 28 yards and a touchdown. White, 14 carries, 38 yards. Mayfield, 1 carry, 2 yards. Tucker, 2 attempts, 20 yards. A.J. Brown, 9 catches, 131. How about Zachary's 2 catches, 58 yards, and a touchdown? Welcome to Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 5 catches, 41 yards. Anthony Smith, 4 catches, 28 yards. DeAndre Swift, 1 catch, 8. Stroll, catch 1 for 6. Gainwell, cut 1 for 5. Mike Evans, 5 for 60 and 1 touchdown on the day. Godwin with 3 catches, 32 yards. White, 3 catches, 24. Otten, 1 catch for 16. Palmer, 1 for 8. And Tompkins, 2 for 6. So, okay, give me 1 second here. The scoring summary. Going through the scores, Eagles did not. The only thing I did not like about the game was the Eagles going for it on 4th down. They had a good opening drive. They should have kicked 3, in my opinion, but they instead went for it and didn't get on 4th and 2. It started with a Jake Elliott field goal, made a 36-yard field goal, made it 3-0. Later on, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the second quarter, a 33-yard field goal. McLaughlin made it 3-3. Touchdown pass was Zachary's. Jalen Hurts was standing there eating lunch, basically standing there eating lunch, and he just got the ball. It kind of passed like a little bit wobbly, but it went through past the defender right to Zachary's hands, caught, and he walked in for the touchdown. 34 yards. They had 10-3. Jake Elliott late at the end of the half made a 38-yard field goal, made 13-3. Eagles did downfield with a Jalen Hurts 1-yard bulldozer, I call it. Push! Touchdown. that play is not going to be banned. It is legal. 1 yard touchdown made 20-3. The Eagles turned it over after the interception. White got tackled in the end zone by Moore, forced to safety. I have to give credit that Jordan Davis and Carr, that whole defensive line. They shut down the run. They could not run the ball. I mean, they run, they might get 2 or 3 yards, maybe some more, but they contained the run. They also got to Baker Mayfield, got pressure to him, so they did their job. They had 22-3. Jake Gill in the fourth quarter for the 26-yard field goal, made 25-3. And Mike Evans called a 1 yard touchdown past the Baker Mayfield, and 2-point conversion was good. Make it a 25-11 game, which was concluded. I'm going to go see some more other stats here. Trying to see. Blankenship did get 1 interception in the game. Got White and Delaney with one interception each. Let me see. Eagles were 3rd down, 10 for 16, where Buccaneers were 5 for 10. Go to the all right, going to the defense side of the ball. Blankenship with 7 tackles combined with 1 interception. Welcome back, Blankenship. We missed him from last week. He's a good run supporter. He did read the eyes of Baker Mayfield and intercept the pass. Joby with 4 tackles the whole game. Sweat with 4 tackles. Cutting with 4 tackles. Davis with 3 tackles. Moore with 2 tackles for a loss. I also got the safety. Graham with 2 tackles. Edmonds with 2 tackles. Bill with 1 sack. Jalen Carter a half sack. He also did register 2 fumble forces in this game as well. So Jalen Carter, big game for him. Thank you to the 8 franchises that passed him up, and thank you to the Bears for accepting their trade to get him in the draft. Woods with 2 tackles. Fletcher McCall with two tackles, a half sack combined. Bradbury with a tackle and a fumble recovery. Slade with 1 tackle. Evans with 1 tackle. Notice that they get some pressure in that game as well. Seen going to the Buccaneers side. David with 13 tackles, 1 sack. Neal with 11 tackles. Winfield with 11 tackles. White with 7 tackles, interception. Isaiah with 6 tackles. McCollum with 6 tackles. Nielsen with 4 tackles. Dean with 3 tackles. Delaney with 3 tackles and 1 interception. Golster with 3 tackles. Skane with 3 tackles. Villa with 3 tackles. Hall with 2 tackles. Tyrone with 2 tackles. And Pitts with 1 tackle. And Darby with 1. Galloway with 1 tackle. They did also get a sack in this game. So, breaking that down, player of the game is obviously for me is I'm going to have 2, 1 for offense and 1 for defense. DeAndre Swift had another 100-yard game, so he's my offensive player of the game. And my defensive player of the game goes to Jalen Carr, having a fumble force and a couple sacks. 2 fumble force, actually. Let me go back to the stats here real quick. Jalen Carr, half sack and 2 fumble forces again. He is going to be he's going to be a rising star. He's going to be a star on the rise. Him and Jordan Davis. I mean, Jordan Davis is a big guy. He's basically kind of like, I wouldn't say he's like him, but he is kind of like a Casey Hampton almost type player. He's a big guy, but he wants to play more downs. He wants to play on 3rd down too. So, I mean, Jalen Carr's going to be like a Fletcher Cox. I mean, they double him up, and Fletcher Cox, you don't double Fletcher Cox. So there's a bulldozer. Same with Jalen Carr. He's like a Fletcher Cox fight. Then you got Jacoby. Then you have a Nolan Smith, who's going to be maybe the next, if potentially, that's it's on reg. But so, I mean, Baker did take a hit from him. So, okay, next week preview against Washington. We're against the Washington Commanders. It is going to be at Lincoln Financial Field, 1 o'clock game. I say continue what you're doing. There's less passing from Hurts. Just run the ball with DeAndre Swift, Kenny Gainwell. With this offensive line, the best offensive line in football, why change anything? Maybe mix the play call, mix it and pass it up, not throw downfield all the time. Mix it up with runs, short passes, get your quarterback in a rhythm. I think the Eagles will take care of business. They stick to the run. If they get to Sam Howe, which they most likely will, but it's going to be interesting. Guys shut down their receivers like Scary Terry McLaurin, and it's going to be interesting. I expect the Eagles to pick up the W. If not, they don't have a successful run. Jalen Hurts continue to throw turnovers in the game, and they can't get anything going. Washington will win this game. I would say this game would be 28-17 type of game. 28-17 type of game. Not much, but 28-17 type of game. So can't count on Washington because Washington did beat the Eagles last year. They had that winning streak and their unbeaten streak, which at 7, I believe, if I recall. But can't count on Washington to the rival. So, but back at home in Lincoln Financial, so it's got to be a good clash between them. Then it could be a blowout, or it could be a low scoring game. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. So that's it for week 3. If you like my video of me talking to the Philadelphia Eagles, please like, please comment, and also please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I thank all my subscribers for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, and viewing. Without you, I won't be doing these. So thank you, everybody. Hope you have a safe and wonderful Monday, and I'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe, stay humble, be a blessing, and fly, Eagles, fly.